What are my chances of meeting an English-speaking lady in Ukraine? I often hear this question from gentlemen that are starting the program, and let's talk about it. My name is Natalie Koval. I'm an international matchmaker with hundreds of happily married couples all over the world. So subscribe to my channel and you will hear positive stories and a lot of information to support your international relationship. So speaking English. Well, the phenomena is very varied. That's why I'm going to talk about it and just give you a lot of explanations. If you walk on the streets and just meet people occasionally, chances of meeting somebody who speaks fluent English are kind of good if you are in a big city. Chances are high if you are in an international place, in a touristic location, somewhere where it's more likely that you meet somebody with English or any foreign languages. But if you're in a small town, if you are somewhere far away and it's not a tourist place, then you need to have an electronic translator, ideally with voice or writing, so you can talk to people, or you need to learn some phrases to communicate, because in the highest chances that people will not speak English there. Well, the explanation is simple. We were never part of any English-speaking country, nor a colony of any English-speaking country, well, hopefully yet. But we were usually captured by Russia or by Poland, so in the Western Ukraine you can meet a lot of people speaking Polish or understanding Polish. Well, everybody speaks Russian in Ukraine, but English is a foreign language for many people. And talking more about this phenomena, well, women that are 40 plus and women that are younger. Let's look at the English speaker from the age perspective, because we also are going to look at the English speakers from beauty perspectives. So I'm intriguing you specifically to continue watching these videos or my other videos and join my YouTube channel. My new website is possible.ua. Subscribe, it's free, you can see lots of beautiful women and I can help you find your match. So let's look about the age criteria. If a woman is like 35 plus, then the chances of her speaking English well are high if she is working with an international company, or if her child studies English well and she is a very good mother who takes care of her kids and educates them too. If she lives in a smaller town, if she isn't connected to some international affairs, then her chances of speaking English aren't very high. Just she would speak basic English, that's what we write. Basic means that she understands many words. Sometimes she can put them together. If she drinks some champagne, she can put them together better. And if she travels abroad, say Turkey or Egypt, she can basically speak Pidgin English or Ukrainian English, and she can get understood. So that's basic English. The difference is making the women that are coming to an international matchmaking agency when they would rather join if they can speak some languages. This gives them more confidence and higher options of meeting an international guy. So pay attention to those women who are in some agencies that you trust, rather than just walking on the streets and catching somebody hoping that she would speak English. Chances exist, but chances that women speak English are much higher. For example, we have out of 1,000 profiles, we have 46% of profiles of ladies who speak conversational English and more. And conversational English means that she can hold a conversation. Not perfectly. Sometimes she would need to check up a word, or sometimes she would need to use Google Translate, but generally she can hold on a conversation. You will struggle though. So women that are 40 and older, they had little exposure to English, so most probably they will speak less and less English. That's what I'm observing in my database. Well, young women speak English well, and the younger she is, the higher chances that her English is there and she speaks it well, and she can not only speak conversational but intermediate and advanced. Intermediate means that she's been passing through some specific language courses or language school because her job is international and it requires that. That is intermediate in her profile. And advanced is, of course, advanced. And there are different levels of advanced English, but you need to remember a thing, that English is a foreign language to us. And things like sarcasm, things like some stylistic coloring of your language might be passing by in the conversation or the slang that you're using. It's even for me, it's very difficult to understand certain slangs that clients are starting to use when they feel comfortable, when they trust me, when we start good, easy conversation. Sometimes I'm not getting like the little cool, humorous messages that the guys are making. So one more thing that I want to say, as I promised, there is age aspect in speaking English and there is beauty aspect in speaking English. The beauty aspect is a cool thing. And what I've observed, every woman is beautiful in Ukraine. She either takes very good care of herself, because we have great number of beauty salons everywhere, or she's just born gorgeous and she takes good care of herself. Or she's just gorgeous, gorgeous. Well, anyway, you'll see it yourself when you come here. But when she's gorgeous and she doesn't speak English, I call this a unicorn. Specifically if she is gorgeous, smart, she doesn't speak English, and she doesn't know how to use Western Union. When you tell her, I can send you some money by Western Union, she says, what? What is that? That's a total unicorn. It means that she hasn't been exposed to international dating. Definitely she's not a scammer. Definitely she will not be using you just for money bag, whatever. Guys hate that. It doesn't mean she's low maintenance. It just means she's beautiful, that wasn't exposed to Western culture. And that's I think it's a bonus to some of the guys, because if a girl is fluent in English, if she's traveled everywhere, it's also a bonus because she's been in the Western world, she knows how to communicate in the Western world, and she also is aware, and probably having some experience with Western guys, she also knows some painful moments, and she might also not be such a gold digger as some guys may think. So the girl that I call a unicorn, one little improvement, sending her to English school, making it easier for her, will make it really work, because she will be learning this English specifically for you. These kind of women pay a lot of attention to those men who invest in their relationship, meaning improving this woman specifically for their relationships, hoping it will work out. Well, in relationship, that's how it works. You put your best things forward, you give your best, hoping that it will work out. If it doesn't work out, you just learn the lesson and move forward. But that's not the English, but now it's video about language, not about so much psychology. So women that do not speak English and are beautiful are unicorns. Women that speak English and beautiful, they are kind of perfect matches. And specifically if they are too busy, if they don't have time for meeting guys through dating apps, they come to a serious matchmaker, and then we can introduce them to you because they are high quality professionals. They are busy women who want to have a relationship, but they have no time for it. So that's why a number of professional women who speak English and want to build real relationship is quite high here. One more thing that you want to know. She would say, my English is not so good, with a perfect accent. And then you start wondering, did she learn just this phrase, or she doesn't really speak English well? Be careful, because women in Ukraine are perfectionists, and even when she speaks fluent English, says, oh, I'm sorry about my poor English. That's perfectionism. Well, on one hand, it means that she's asking for a compliment because it was an effort. She probably spent 3 years learning English. and invested a fortune in it already, but still she's lacking practice. That's why she says, my English is not so good. Some women can say, oh, go, you, here, me, there, I, like, you, not, and she communicates. And that is also good English, because I want you to pay attention not only to English skills, but also to your connection between the woman, but also about the connection between you and the lady. That is more important, because if there is a connection, she will communicate. She will use the minimum of her vocabulary to say maximum she wants, and language will not be a barrier. The barrier is when there is a lack of attraction, when there is lack of chemistry, when there is lack of mutual goals and understanding. That is far bigger distraction. And remember that English is a foreign language. So keep your sarcasm or slang to you until you understand that she really knows these words and she knows what you mean by saying that, because you can actually ruin your relationship. Because women, if a woman takes word for word, sometimes when guys are speaking sarcastically, she will leave the room and it will be over. So I suggest that you practice your English when you are communicating to a woman and you are developing your relationship. Actually, it's not so bad to invest your time in teaching your lady better English. How you can do that? You can suggest it to her. Say, hey, let's do Skypes together, let's do video meetings, maybe invite your daughter or maybe bring your child and let's practice English. Initially it will be kind of awkward, but later it will be developing better and better because she will be feeling comfortable with you. You will be able to touch deeper subjects, and you will build your relationship like this. You can suggest to keep a diary of words that she learns together with you, and you can suggest her some phrases. Of course, at the same time, it's much better to send her to some language course and have a professional teach her the grammar and vocabulary. But verbal practicing is the king. No matter how much grammar you know, when you're not practicing, it's going nowhere. And also there is an emotional energy that you are carrying in your conversations. There is connection that you are creating together, and that matters the most. Women learn English very fast when they immigrate. Actually, it takes them up to a year to really practice well. If they go out, if they socialize, if they do things, if they watch TV, when they are in the language atmosphere, it's just not a problem at all. And the key factor is love and your involvement. So I'm sure you want to hear more positive stories and advice about making your relationship really possible and great. So stay subscribed with my channel, hit the bell button, you'll get announcements, join our live chats. Please write your questions in the comments. You can ask me any question related to international dating and relationship with Ukrainian women, and I will either make a new video or I will make a new stream, or I will reply to you personally. My contacts are in the description to this letter. And remember, join our new website, possible.ua, because love, family, and happiness is absolutely possible when you want to make it.